to Chat LA. How's everybody doing out there? We have Miss Stacy Dymalski with us today. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness.
Today.
I'm excited to be here.
Oh my gosh.
Great topic.
Yeah, you guys are going to learn so much, and she's so inspiring. And the first time I heard her story, I looked at Bonnie. I'm like, Bonnie, we have to have her on our show.
Yes.
And I'm
Yes,
sure
so
you're
much
going to
better.
inspire someone to, you know, based on your topic, to make a change and do something. Step out.
I try.
Yeah, take the leap.
I know, right?
Someone encourage someone to take the leap.
Yeah. So, Stacy, tell us a little about yourself.
Okay, well, I'm a stand-up comic. I know. I've been doing that since I was 19.
Oh my
Really?
I actually, in college, looked at somebody up there on the stage and went, ooh, I could do that.
Yeah,
And then I did it.
nice.
I don't think I did it well then, but
Yeah.
I was a kid, what did I know? And then that morphed into writing for television and movies. I'm also a screenwriter and an author.
Oh my
Wow,
goodness.
that's so
Yep.
cool.
And I'm also a story developer, and I help individuals, people, find, write, and share their stories in the form of books or movies.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
That's very
You wear
interesting.
many hats.
I do.
Yeah.
I like to say that my career is a three-legged stool. Stand-up comedy, screenwriter, and story developer.
Yeah,
Oh my
wonderful.
gosh, wow. All right, so tell us more about like what you're doing, what you're working on, some of the projects.
Okay, what I'm mainly working on right now is helping people find their story and write their book. So I'm sure you've met people that say, or you've met people where they talk about something they've done in their life and you go, oh my God, you should write a book, or that should be a movie. And some people actually go, you know what? It should be, but I don't even know where to start. And so that's where, if they find me, that's where I come in. So what I help them do is, first and foremost, to help them find a message. What is the message of their story that they want to say?
Yeah.
Then I help them build a structure on their story, so it has a beginning, middle, and end.
Okay.
Because you know, there's a story, and then there's a concept.
Yeah.
Concept is just like, you know, an idea, but a story actually has flow, beginning, middle, and end. And that's the part that kind of messes some people up.
It's just like writing a report. The beginning, the middle, and the end.
Yeah.
Exactly, except you're doing it for 200 pages or, you know, 100 pages if it's a script.
That's
And
true.
then after it's done, there's a lot of, and I make that, I'm oversimplifying. It's like, oh, they write it and then it's done.
Yeah.
It's not how that works.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm an editor, and so
Oh, wow.
after they write,
Okay.
I'm branded as the MEMOIR Midwife because I help you give birth to your story, but I won't write
that's
it for
interesting.
you.
I love that.
That's
I love that.
Yeah, so I help you write it, but I don't write a word. I edit it, I give notes, give it back to you, you rewrite, and that process goes back and forth until it's done, which could take anywhere from months to a year.
So should that person already have a draft of what it is that they want
They
to
don't
write
have to.
about?
In fact, it's easier if they don't, because a lot of times if they sat down and banged out 200 pages, then I might look at it and go, this doesn't really say anything. You know, this doesn't have a story. It's just this happened, then this happened, then this happened.
Okay,
So
that
they
makes
have,
sense.
so because I always start out with the message and the structure.
Okay.
So it's actually easier if they come to me and they say, I have an idea for a story and this is what it is, and they verbalize it, and then I say, okay, so, and I have some exercises that helps them find the message. Because there's a lot of stories have multiple messages, but they need to, and theirs can too, but they need to kind of focus on one, and I tell them that's your North Star when you're writing. Every word, every paragraph, every page has to move towards your message, move the story forward and support your message. And when they get that, then actually it's easier to write.
Wow.
Okay, so you work with them from the beginning to the end,
Yes.
which is publication.
Yes, and then publication, I have relationships with publishers and producers. So if they want to go with a publisher or a producer, I can get them in the door. I can't guarantee that they'll take it.
Okay.
Right.
But if they want to self-publish, then I actually am an expert on that. I wrote the book on it, actually.
Oh, under self-published?
Yes, it's called the MEMOIR Midwife: 9 Steps to Self-Publishing
That
Your
is
Book,
cool.
and it's on Amazon. And,
Okay.
and this is, it's purposely short because it is really just 9 steps, and so
Okay.
there's no fluff
That's
in there.
pretty cool.
I might want to read that.
Yeah, let me just
Because I'm
share
always,
this with everyone. So
Yeah.
this is Stacy's book, 9 Steps to Self-Publishing Your Book.
Yes, and so I'm going to anticipate a question that your viewers might have, and that is, why would I want to self-publish versus get a publisher?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Why
Yes.
would someone want to do that?
And there's pros and cons of both.
Mm-hmm.
If you get a publisher, they do everything to publish your book. They incur all the cost. They pay the editor. They pay the people that makes the front of the book and the inside of the book look pretty and print it. And you don't have to do anything. And some people like that. But you don't have to do anything to the tune of you don't get to do anything. So they don't even like run it by you and go, what do you think of this? Or that they own the rights.
So they basically just take it over.
Yes, it's like you've given your baby up for adoption.
Okay.
No.
And what you get in return, in today's market, you get about a 5% royalty. So for example, if your book sells for $15 and you get 5%, you would get 75 cents for every book sold, which doesn't sound like a lot. But if you sold 1 million copies, that's $750,000.
Okay.
Right.
But most people do not, unless you're Stephen King or Dave Barry or somebody like that, you don't sell 1 million copies. So you don't really get that much if you go with a publisher.
Okay.
But you don't have to incur the cost of publishing either.
Okay.
If you do it yourself, to publish your own book is anywhere, it's not cheap. It runs around $5,000-$6,000 by the time you're done. You have to do all your own marketing, and you have to find the professionals that you need to pay in order to make your book professionally done.
Okay.
And I also have relationships with copy editors and book designers and graphic artists and all kinds of people that you would need to talk to get a book to look professional.
Okay.
But the plus side is that you get to decide how it all looks aesthetically.
That's true.
So like if your graphic designer gives you 5 different choices for the cover, you can go, well, I like choice number 2 and choice number 4. Can we make another choice that kind of combines those? And so you get to work on the creative side of it.
Okay.
But the best part is you get to keep all the royalties.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, wow.
yeah.
That's true.
Yes.
That's
And
true.
you get to keep what they call ancillary rights, which means if Hollywood came knocking, you get all the
Because
money
you
for
own
that.
it 100%.
You
By
own
being
100%.
yourself,
Yes.
yes.
If you go with a publisher, they own the rights to your
So
book.
this will give them, I guess, a guideline. This
Yeah.
is a good guideline to get it done for yourself. Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
So when you're mentoring someone
Yeah.
in the creation of their preparing for birthing their baby, is there a fee that you charge them for that? And how long do you normally work with that person?
Yes, and it depends. I have actually worked with a couple people where they get it out in a month.
wow.
That's quick.
And usually what that is a how-to book.
Okay.
So they have a way to build a better mousetrap. And in fact, somebody that we know from Wynn,
Okay.
his name is Christopher Bass. He wrote.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
wrote.
I just got an email. His book is out.
Yep, I helped him with that. He went through my program. He got his book out in 6 weeks.
Wow,
Whoa.
that's pretty fast.
And he had already written it, but if you'll ask him, I tore it apart. But he was diligent about going in and making
good.
changes and
That's
getting her done. And
Right.
and then I introduced him to a publisher.
Oh, wow.
And she.
I'm so
published
proud
it.
of him. That's great.
Yeah, and it's good, and it's a how-to book on sales. He's a sales consultant, and he has his own process and his own way of doing things that is proven successful. So
Okay.
he wanted to write a book about it. So when he speaks about it, people can buy it in the back of the room.
Okay.
So that something like that is quicker than I have an author that I've been working with for 18 months who finally got his book done. It's a 300-page novel, and he's British and it's written in Old English.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So and it's kind of like a Chaucer kind of book. So it's very dense writing for one, and he and I went back and forth on that, and there were a lot of plot points that I'm like, yeah, Kevin, that's not going to fly. So we went back and forth on that.
Okay.
And it's in the process of being published now. I got him a publisher, and it's going to be really good.
Wow.
Oh, sounds
I wish I could afford to option that book because I think it would make a great movie.
Oh, wow.
Somebody will
Yeah.
find it.
Yeah.
Is it based on true facts?
No, it's a dystopian, like almost science fiction, futuristic,
Oh.
but the future is kind of gone backwards.
Oh,
okay.
like
So-
that. So it could be more like a trilogy or something.
Oh,
where
he
you
could
just keep going.
He could keep going with this.
Oh,
yeah,
my
yeah, and he might. He says he's working on his next one, but I don't know what it is yet. He says he's not ready to show it to me.
Okay.